So everybody, Effortless Roller here. Oh man. Oh man. The first rounds are starting to show a lot more depth. This is what, their second day out. This little blue check here is windy too. It's windy, super windy. Look at them. Oh! Look at that little blue check, man. That little blue check is working it. She goes right to the kit too. Oh, that wind though, that wind ain't helping. But yeah, this is the kit. This is the 2025 young kit right here. See, this is what I like. They come and they pick up the birds. This is how you know a good team work. Okay? This is how you know a good team works, guys. I don't know if you guys seen, but I've seen a lot of kits that they roll great, but when a bird rolls, the team leaves them. The team leaves them, and that one bird that rolls is always having to chase the kit again. And you know, I like birds, and I like teams that they come back for the birds that roll. You know, that way that one bird isn't always just burning up his energy. Oh man, there's some good spinners in there. But they ain't even in on flying feed yet. You know, they're just on winter feed. But we're putting them up, guys. We're pushing them. We're putting them up. I got a bird that's getting real frequent on me here, and I just leave them be because look at that crow. Look at that crow. Yeah, look at that. They still rolling right on top of the crow. Look, there's another one right there. Yeah, look at that. The kit's just right on top of them. See, that's what you want. Calm birds. You want calm birds. Birds that don't freak out. It's a trait you have to look for. It's a trait that you have to select for. And if you don't, you know, you can get birds that just freak out and split up and take the whole kit out to outer space. But yeah, they're going to pick up those two. Oh, that one just busted a roll. But they went to go pick up those two birds. Look at them. Look at that. And again, you know, you want birds that come right back as a kit. But yeah, this one right here is a young bird. This is the sister to the grizzle that I was posting up the other day that rolled on and hit the ground and continue rolling. Yeah, that's the sister to him. She's a very, very young bird, but she's very deep. So then I pulled her out of that kit to put into this kit here. And depth-wise, she rolls great with this kit. The only downfall is that she still have not fully learned how to kit. And she's a young bird, so I can't punish her for that either. But as long as she's flying, I'm not going to punish her. Because, you know, we're not getting ready for competition or whatever. We're just flying birds now. And plus they're on winter feeds, so I don't really care. But as long as she's flying the time, as long as she's flying the time, I'm just letting her be. And, there's a lot of action going on here. It's freaking out the kit. It's freaking out the kit. But, yeah, as long as they're flying time. You know, I just got done feeding the chickens here. So I'm just kind of recording a little bit. I've been watching them for like maybe 8-10 minutes before I went and feed the chickens, and they were rocking it. So now they're back, starting to calm down. But I like this kit. I really, really like this kit. This kit has turned out to be a really nice kit for me. What else? There's another one in here. This guy, that's the same one. That's the same one. That's the one I said was coming in a roll real nice. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, you got the wind, you got the bird of prey, you got the crows. Yeah, but they're going. They're flying. Oh, look at that. Nice, nice, nice. These aren't even in flying condition either. I can't wait to get them in flying condition now. This gives me a lot of motivation. Those are fat birds right here. Eating corn. They're fat. Alright guys. But yeah, I just want to do a quick video. It's been a while and I got a little bit of time here, but we're going to get ready too because we're going to get the kids to the chiropractor today. So just out here feeding the birds and just throw them up for a little bit. It's a little warmer today too. 30 degrees. So we're putting them up. Yeah, just let them grow, let them get acquainted with each other. Yeah, when competition comes, oh, there's a break behind that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, geez, I hate this tree sometimes. It's a love-hate relationship with this tree. Sometimes that tree has blocked a lot of good breaks. That tree has blocked a lot of good breaks. They always tend to love to hit it right there behind that tree too. See, like now they're low, they're just playing around, but when they're on that tree over there, they're at the perfect height. Oh. Yeah. There's in this kit here, there's actually two yellows. A lighter yellow and a darker yellow. The lighter one is a pure Courtney bird. He's the one I posted up online. And then the darker yellow right there, that is, see, teamwork right there, chemistry, building that chemistry. The darker yellow in there, that's gonna be a I call it a lace Courtney. You know, so majority of this kit right here is lace. This year I've been sending out the lace stuff for many years. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put them up and see what they can do. So I decided to pair nothing but lace birds. There was only like maybe 2 or 3 pairs that were pure Courtneys without any outsourced blood into them in the breeding loft this year. But everything from this year has been nothing but lace, and this is what the lace can do. So, and the lace is basically, this is the 4th generation. So the 4th generation on the lace stuff, according to my records. So these are heavily bred back into the Courtney stuff only. They've been bred straight back to the pure stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take a bird, cross it, and then bring it back to the Courtney side. And so this is the 4th generation. Okay. A lot of the guys stop at 3. I'm gonna go for 5. So these guys will go, I will pick the best out of these kits, and they'll go back on the pure stuff one more time, and then their babies from these ones will be picked in the air, best to best, and I'll breed them that way and see what they can do. It's just my method of doing it. Some people say, you know, once you hit that 3rd year or 3rd generation, that's as pure as you can get. And it is true. I mean, no matter what you do, it is going to have that little 1% or that little small percentage. But I am going to guarantee it. So I'm going to bring it back one more time, back into the pure stuff. So I don't know about other people, but if I could get the percentage higher, I'm gonna do it. But I would never breed these and just say, oh yeah, you know, like they're Courtneys. Even though they are being brought back to the pure Courtney side, I will not call these Courtneys. They will just continue to be my lace. I'll call it my lace stuff. And so if you follow me, or I don't know, if I ever get birds from me, you know, if I say lace, then you know what you have. But yeah, I just kind of put it out there. Like I said, I'm an open book. You know, I don't try to hide anything that I do out here. There's just no reason to, guys. There's no reason to, because you know, you get birds from breeders, and a lot of times you're always like, what the hell did I get? If this guy told me it's this bird, but then I breed it and it's like totally doing a whole different thing from the next bird that I got from the same guy, you know, right? Who's been through that? I mean, I'm pretty sure we all been through that. You go to the same guy in the same loft, you go pick up the same birds, he tells you it's the same thing, but you fly them out and their babies just don't fly the same. It just does not fly the same. And you're sitting there scratching your head like, what the heck did I just do? You know what I mean? And so to me, I try to be an open book. I try to not confuse anybody who get birds from me. If they got birds from me, they know exactly what they're getting. You know, I don't want to play around with people's time, because I put a lot of time into what I have. I don't want to play with people's time, and if people decide they want to take on my birds, they have no reason, no excuses that, oh, I don't know what you gave me, too. I don't know what you gave me. I don't know what they are. You know, you have no reason not to know, because I'm upfront with it, and I've already told you, and I tell them right away. You know, that's just how I am, because I don't like to explain myself over and over again. You know what I mean? It gets annoying at a certain time. So I try to be upfront and straight on and straightforward with what I have. And sometimes I'll be honest, I don't know all the backgrounds on it. I can figure out who that lace bird goes back to. In fact, Ruben was here, and Ruben told me who that bird that he used to create the lace stuff came out of. I can just ask Ruben to figure that out. But he started it, and then had Marco fly some of it out. And then Marco started it, and then he accidentally gave me a cockbird. He told me it was a Courtney, and it was a cockbird. And I was like, nah, it can't be. It can't be. It just flies different. And then we finally sat down, went through the pedigrees, and I was right. The bird was a cross. And then from there on, I had to go back and retrace all my pedigrees and split it. That's why, guys, you hear me say, you could take one family and break it into different categories. As long as you know what you're doing with it, you will never get bored. There's never a boring time, you know? So yes, they're all Courtneys, but at the same time, since I've broken it down to individual birds, I've been breeding a whole lot better, in my opinion, because I'm able to decipher who has what. And then when I put it in, guess what? They still work the same like this. There's no change. There's no difference. It is going to be a little bit of a fly difference, but the feed wise, they are very, very close, like the same. So, yeah, guys, you know, sorry for babbling on, but I just try to share my knowledge and try to share my experience. And other people might not agree with what I say, but it's okay, you know. It's what I do, and it works for me. And I'm getting results from it, and I enjoy what I'm flying, and that's all that matters. Look at that. Ooh. All right, guys. F4LESS Roller, we out. Come on, guys. Give it a good break. Oh, there's that one. I'm going to put that one away. That little black one's getting deep. Worthy of putting away. All righty.